Hello children, welcome to the online edu class of science in which we are going to continue our chapter 3 and our today's topic is for burns. That is, what first aid can be given in case of burns. Burns means damage to the skin or deeper tissues. Now let me tell you what is a tissue. You know that our body is made up of small units called cells and cells combines together to form the tissues. Burns are classified as thermal burns, electricity burns, chemical burns. Thermal burns means burns due to flame, hot liquids like water, semi-liquids like molten plastic, residential fires and explosions. Chemical burns can be due to acid, alkali or any organic compound. Treatment of burn depends upon its severity. Sunburns or small minor burns can be treated at home while chemical or electrical burns need immediate medical care. Now children, we are going to study the treatment of minor burns. In this, the first step is cool the burns. For cooling the burn, hold the burned area under the cool running water until the pain eases. Then apply lotion or antiseptic cream. This will prevent it from drying and will provide relief. If antiseptic lotion is not available, you can apply a paste of baking soda and water. Now we are going to see the treatment of severe burns. In severe burns, the deeper tissues are affected and blisters develop. We should not prick the blisters as they can spread infection. Pricked blisters are like the open wound. Now let us see the steps. First, cover the burn with a sterile gauze or clean cloth to prevent the entry of dust and germs. Dip a sterile piece of cloth in a solution of baking soda and use it as a wet compress. If the burn is due to shock, give the person warm drink only when he is in a conscious state and never in unconscious state. Severe burns are always treated by the doctor. Now we will see the treatment of chemical burns. Chemical burns are caused due to the acids present in the battery or can be by the use of bleaching powder. It can also be caused by the pool chlorination products. Now let us see how can we treat the chemical burn. In this case, first remove the cause of burn, then flush the chemical off the skin with cool running water. Then remove the clothing or jewelry that have been contaminated by chemicals. Bandage the burn and finally rush to the doctor. Children, have you ever seen fire accidents in your life? Yes, there are many incidents where fire accidents takes place. Now let me tell you, when any building catches fire, in that case, you have to inform the nearest police station. When the fire is caused by petrol, then put off the fire using sand. Never spray water because petrol being lighter than water floats on it and spreads the fire. Fire can also be seen when the cloth of a person catches fire. In this case, do not allow him to run because this fans the flame. Roll him on the ground, cover him with a thick blanket so that the supply of oxygen gas is cut off and the fire is extinguished. Fire can also be caused by electrical gadgets like robots, webcams, mobile, musical system, etc. In this case, First, turn off the main switch. Throwing of sand will put off the fire. Never use water because water is a good conductor of electricity. It may cause electrocution. Electrocution means death due to electricity. Always make the use of fire extinguisher in fire accidents. Children, we love animals and many of our friends have pets in their home. Animals can bite whether they are wild animals or pet animals. Animals like dog, wolves, bat, cat can cause rabies as their saliva contains virus. Rabies, in other words, we can say it as hydrophobia, in which a person have fear from water. Bites from the pet animal or wild animal can be minor or major. Minor means they do not break the surface of the skin, and major means they breaks the surface of the skin. So, what to do when the bite is minor or major? So, let us learn. Wash the bite area with soap and water. If the bite is bleeding, put pressure on it using clean cloth or sterile gauze. If the bleeding has stopped, put antibiotic ointment on the area. Cover the area with a bandage or sterile gauze. Then go to the doctor immediately. Vaccines are also given depending upon the kind of bite. Children, if you are having any pet at your home, then you should go under following preventions. Number 1, vaccinate all the pets. Do not disturb the pet while they are eating. Do not approach the stray animal. Don't touch wild animals. Don't handle sick or injured animals. Even don't keep the animal as pets if they are wild animals. Children, every evening you are going in the park for playing. But tell me, when any of your friend get snake bite, what idea should strike to your mind? When the snake inject its sharp fangs, it causes pain and swelling. So, in this case, first we have to make the victim calm, otherwise the blood flow will increase and venom will spread at a fast rate. What first aid can be given to a person bitten by a snake? So, let us go through it. For this, first you have to make the victim calm. Then tie a piece of tourniquet above the bite to prevent the return of venous blood. Venous means the blood flowing in veins. Loose the tourniquet for 1 minute in every 20 minutes. Keep the limb hanging down. Rush to the doctor. Antivenom can be given depending upon the condition. So, whenever you are visiting to a snake-rich area, you have to be very careful. You have to make the use of boots and never suck the venom as it may spread the poison in the helper. Not only snake bite, but there are many other substances which are poisonous. For example, cleaning products like acids, base, detergents, these are poisonous in nature. Household products like nail paint and naphthalene balls are also the source of poison. Insecticides and pesticides also contains poisonous chemicals. So, before eating fruits and vegetables, they must be washed with fresh water. Metals like mercury, which is present in thermometer, is also very poisonous. Medicines, when taken in a very wrong way, and the contaminated food are also poisonous. There are certain tips to prevent from accidents due to poisons. In this case, we can take certain steps like place the cap of the container, keep the products in the original containers, check the expiry of the chemicals and medicines, make the person vomit and rush to the doctor. So, coming on to the end of the chapter, I would like to say that everyone should keep emergency numbers in their contact list. And I would also like to say that the presence of mind and treatment can immediately save the life of a patient. So here we come to the end of the chapter and it's time for assignment. In the assignment, you will read the instructions very carefully and copy down all the questions and answers given in your worksheet. Till then, bye.